need your help.
I'm gonna say it. Aunt May's death hit me harder than both Uncle Ben deaths and maybe even Gwen Stacy's death. There's no doubt that Uncle Ben's death plays a huge part in what makes Peter Parker a tragic character. I mean, we all know the words, with great power
comes
Don't
great.
you dare finish that sentence. Don't do it. I'm sick of it.
Toby's acting is insanely powerful in the scene where Uncle Ben dies. And it's so sad seeing Uncle Ben about to say some words, but then he just slowly passes in front of our eyes. In The Amazing Spider-Man, it's not as emotional because it feels like the movie is just going through the motions. Andrew's amazing acting helps this scene become more powerful though. Before the Aunt May death in No Way Home, Gwen Stacy's death was the most heartbreaking because their relationship was the best part of the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. But right now, Aunt May's death is the most impactful for me out of any of the Spider-Man movies. But why is that? The answer is simple. We actually got to know Aunt May as a character. In the MCU, we got to see and learn about Aunt May through Civil War all the way up until No Way Home. But with Uncle Ben, we only got to know him for about 20 minutes in Toby's franchise and in Andrew's. Now, we didn't get to see Aunt May as much as we get to see Spider-Man in the MCU, but her character was very charismatic. And their relationship had so many wholesome moments, like when she teaches Peter how to dance for the homecoming.
It's game day, so what's the plan?
Open the door for her. Tell her she looks nice, but not too much because that's creepy.
Don't be creepy.
No, and when I dance with her, I'm putting my hands on her hips.
They just had so many sweet moments scattered throughout the Spider-Man movies in the MCU. And her knowing that Peter was Spider-Man really helped their relationship become even more different than it already was.
Go shake hands.
Will do.
Now I'm going to play a little bit of the scene from No Way Home and hopefully YouTube doesn't impale me. One aspect I love about her death scene is that she tries to get up right when she gets hit to see if Peter's okay instead of laying there. She hides her injuries in front of Peter by just saying that she needs to catch her breath, and we think that she might make it, but then she ends up saying the famous words. And when Tom finally sees the injuries and the blood on his hands, that's when he knows that she's not gonna make it, and it's absolutely devastating. And it's another scene where we see that Peter is just a kid, and his dialogue is written extremely well to make it sound like a young kid who is watching his family member die in front of him.
What are you doing? Hey, please, will you just wake up and talk to me?
I would show more, but I really don't want to get in trouble. But the realism of the scene and the heartbreak in Tom's eyes and just every aspect of her death was absolutely impactful, and it might be the most saddening thing in Spider-Man movie history to me. She's gonna be missed a lot, and I can't wait to see how this changes Peter Parker's character going forward into the MCU.
That was amazing.
That was great.
Oh, that was so cool. I was so nervous.
I'm sorry, I was a little stiff. I felt like I wasn't in the pocket.
No, I thought you did great.
Yeah, well, I actually did think you were a little stiff.
Yeah, I felt that too.
It's fine, it's fine.